Namaste friends, welcome to YogaCandi. My name's Candace and today I have yoga for shoulder pain. So the shoulder pain could be maybe you've slept a bit funny, maybe you've just got tight shoulders, or maybe you've been working out a lot and you need to give them a good old stretch. So this class really is suitable for total beginners, and there's a couple of props I'd like you to have. Make sure you have a couple of yoga blocks, preferably foam, just for more comfort. If you don't have blocks, grab a couple of thick books and perhaps even roll them into a towel or something like that so that they're a little bit softer. The other thing is a yoga strap, a rolled up towel, or even a belt or a scarf. Okay, so that's all we're going to need today. We're going to start off in puppy pose. So there's two variations we can do today. If you have particularly tight shoulders, I recommend doing this first variation. Come onto your hands and knees, take the knees underneath the hips, and you're going to start to walk your hands forward, just bringing your forehead down to the ground, and just stay here enjoying the stretch. If you would like to get a little deeper into it, then you're going to grab your blocks and you're going to place them where your forearms are going to be. Grab them on the, put them on the higher height, or you can put them on the lower height, depending on how tight your shoulders are today. Make sure there's enough space for your head to fall between the blocks. And we're going to take our forearms shoulder distance apart down to the prop. And then we're going to bring our our hands together. So bring your hands together in prayer, knees underneath hips. We're going to start to allow our head to fall between the props, getting a little bit deeper into this tricep stretch. So wherever you are, whichever variation works for you, find your way into it, and we're going to enjoy some nice deep breaths here. Keep your inhales and your exhales nice and long, in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Allow all thoughts to pass and simply listen to the body, feeling the stretch and listening to the rise and fall of your breath. Take one more deep breath. Inhale, using the strength of the arms, move yourself back up. If you're on your props, slowly release one arm and then the other, and send your props over to the side, out of the way. We're going to thread the needle, so stay in your tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to take our right hand underneath the left, coming down to the right forearm. You can just stay here with the left fingertips on the ground, or you can take the left hand to the spine, or even find an interlace, grabbing the inside of the right thigh. Wherever you are, push this right arm into the ground, enjoying this twist and a little stretch at the back of the shoulder blade. Close your eyes and let's enjoy 5 deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, release that hand. Take the left hand back down to the ground. Push yourself back up into tabletop. Let's send it over towards the other side. interlacing the left hand underneath the right, coming down to the left arm, down to the left shoulder. Take the right hand to the sky or keep it on the ground, and then place it either on your lower spine or find an interlace of that left thigh, grabbing the inside of the left hip. Wherever you are, enjoy your twist, and let's take 5 deep breaths. From here, release your grip, hand back down to the ground. Pull yourself up to tabletop once again. We're going to send our hips up and back to downward facing dog. So place your hands shoulder distance apart, tuck the toes and send your hips up to the sky. Don't worry if your hamstrings are very tight and maybe you can't bring your heels down to the ground. That's okay. Allow your head to hang heavy. Keep the spine long. Push up and out of the shoulder blades and externally rotate the shoulders so that you're trying to get your armpits to look at each other. Become still. Take a deep inhale. On an exhale, we're going to bring this right shin down to the ground. Now from here, we're going to take our left leg to meet the right leg. So we're bringing both of our knees together. We're going to come down for cow face pose. So we've got our feet wider than hip distance, and from here you can sit back between the feet. If you don't have that hip flexibility, use a prop, place it where your bum's going to land and sit back onto your prop. If this is still not accessible, then just take any seat of your choice, any comfortable seat that you like. And from here, we're going to do something with the arms. So this is where your prop's going to come in handy. Grab your long strap or your towel. Take your right arm, bend it over the head. We're going to take the left hand behind us and grab anywhere you can onto that strap. So the great thing about this shoulder stretch is that it's stretching the front of the left shoulder, but it's also stretching the tricep here on the right side. So you're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone here. Or you can even interlace your fingers behind the spine if you have the flexibility. So you can bend that right arm, bending the left behind you, and perhaps you can find a grip with the hands behind the spine. But wherever you are and whichever variation works for you, sit up nice and tall, and we're going to enjoy 5 deep breaths just like this. Take 1 more deep breath. Release the grip of the hands. And let's take a gentle twist, taking our left hand to the right knee and our right hand behind us, looking over towards the right side of the room. Just getting a twist, also stretching behind the left shoulder. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. And release. Come on over onto your knees. If you were in cow face legs, place your hands underneath the shoulders, extend through the left leg, and then extend the right. Now you're in plank. We're going to send our hips back and up into our downward facing dog. Once again, walk your dog if you would like to, just stretching out those hamstrings. Allow the neck to be heavy, shoulders pulling apart, sucking up through the core. Become still just for a moment. Take a deep inhale. On your next exhale, we're going to bring the left shin down to the ground first, and then our right knee to meet the left knee. Open up through the feet, so the feet are much wider than the hips. From here, you can either sit back between the feet, or you can do the same, sit back on your prop. Or choose a comfortable seat of your choice. There's no need to do this with the legs if it just doesn't work for your body. Now wherever you are, sit up nice and tall, suck in that belly. And we're going to do the same with the opposite side. So we're going to inhale the left arm up to the sky and bend it back behind the body. Take your strap or whatever prop you have and hold it in the left hand. You can use the right hand to just pull that strap down. So you're trying to stretch out the right front of the shoulder and the left tricep. Or you can always take that interlaced grip if you have the flexibility of the arms. Interlacing the right with the left. Sit up nice and tall, draw the shoulders away from the ears wherever you are. And let's take our 5 deep breaths right here. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Slowly release the grip of the hands. Lean forward onto the knees. Remove your prop. And instead of going into downward facing dog, we're just going to release the legs. Coming back into a tabletop just for a moment. Then release the legs out long in front of you. We're going to do our final chest opener of the day. So now we're going to set our props up in the right position so that there's no discomfort. So what we want is we want one block where the lower part of the shoulder blades are going to be at this shouldn't be very low on your spine basically. It should be between the shoulder blades and before the neck. And then we're going to place another one where our head is going to be. So you can have these props either a little higher or a little lower, totally up to you and up to the flexibility of your shoulders. I'm going to keep mine lower today just so it's a bit more restorative. Now find your position, come onto your shoulders, come onto your forearms, and just find where is the back of the shoulders, where do the shoulder blades end? That's where you want the block to start. So start to lie back onto that prop and then just move the one for the head, make sure that it's in place for where the head's going to be, just to keep you nice and comfortable. Draw your knees close towards your crutch and open up through the legs in Baddha allowing the knees to fall open, bringing the heels of the feet together. Now make sure there's no discomfort and you're going to release the blocks and just allow the forearms to fall open down towards the ground. So you're getting a stretch at the front of the chest now and through the front of the shoulders. Just allow everything to be really heavy. If this is not enough, you can make your props a little higher up. Just make sure there's no pain at all in the spine or in the shoulders. If there is, you've gone too far or you've placed your block a little too low on the spine. And there should be no pressure on the spine itself. So the arms should be opened out to a 90-degree angle, so elbow to elbow is in line. And then allow your hands to just fall open as well, as if it's like a tree shape. Or you can even take the arms out long. This is your choice. So goddess arms or arms out to a T. Let's give into this pose and take 5 deep breaths. Now you can just continue to enjoy the stretch and stay here as long as you like. But if you want to end your practice with me, bend your arms, come onto your forearms and push yourself up into a nice comfortable seat. Draw your knees together. Take any comfortable seat of your choice or continue to enjoy lying in that position. We're going to close our eyes, tuning back into the body. Sit up nice and tall through the spine, hands on the knees. Roll the shoulders back and down the spine, and let's together take 5 deep breaths. When you're ready, let's inhale the hands above the head, touching the palms. Exhale the hands to the heart center. You can bow your head. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, and I thank you for practicing with me. Namaste, everybody. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it's helped you to stretch out and open up these tight and painful shoulders of yours. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to find me on Facebook, Instagram, and also on my website, YogaCandi.com, so that we can get to know each other a bit better. All of my links are below in the description, so you can find me nice and easily. Until next time, everybody, enjoy your day, your week, and I will see you soon. Namaste.